Families, before we get started, know this: you are not black. That's a color in a crown box. You are Moors, the architects of civilization from Timbuktu to Grenada. You taught Europe how to bathe, brought light to the dark ages, and built empires the world still copies today. Let's set the record straight.
Turn it up.
Now feel this beat. And polish unapologetic. This cocaine cowboy push it through the limit. Home away from home, I'm on a different planet. It's guapped up and still roll with it. They don't understand, speak a different language. These pimps got me feeling like I'm really famous. DJ Derek, named by Sabir Bay, who built the pyramids. So why they hate the Aboriginals, painted with a different face. Legacy lost, stolen now. Really think we were first on every continent. Break the scroll. So why you cherish paper more than gold? Bullshite, bloodline, verbal flame. Before the names changed, we ran the game. From Holly Wealth to a Humber Stone, we taught Kingsman, brought science home. The first man on the planet was a Moor. The first to teach arithmetic was a Moor. The first college ever built by a Moor. Your legacy was stolen. Don't get erased by the system no more. Stand tall, king. Before Oxford, before Yellow Rome, Moors had universities made of stone. Timbuktu had libraries deep, where they read stars and dreams in they sleep. Granada light fountains in the air, architecture so cold, man, nothing could compare. Europe wasn't built, but we cleaned them up. Taught hygiene, food science, brewed them cups. We navigated seas, mapped out stars with compasses while they were sparing Mars. We translated Aristotle, preserved old scrolls. They call it Renaissance, but it came from our soul. Don't believe me? Look at the coats of arms, dark faces and gold. Yeah, we caused alarm. Salt and feel, Morris shield. Check the flag. The truth been revealed. Why they changed the name? Why erase the past? Why call you slave when you taught the class? Your best got banned, your name got flipped, your language stripped, your women whipped. But we still rise like Morris ties. You can't bury truth, it's alive in our eyes. The first man on the planet was the Moor. The master teacher arithmetic was the Moor. Like the first college ever built by a Moor. So, claim it back, say it. Not a Senegal. You the Moor. Stand tall, king. You the Moor. They branded you black to disconnect you from your birthright. But history can't be hidden forever. The Moors didn't just ride horses and wear turbans. They built empires, navigated oceans, ruled courts, and taught peace and science to the world. So next time they ask who you are, tell them, you the Moor. Roll with it.
No doubt. Hey, listen, I want y'all to do me a favor. If you don't like the show, it's time to leave the show. But I want you to do me a favor. If you come on this feed, please hit the like button right now. Hit the share button right now. Here, sir, hit both of them. The like button, share button to anybody. I want you to actually go, what's up, brother Stan? I want y'all to go get me anybody that's in politics, rather that's a local city council member, rather that's a police officer, rather it's a sheriff. And if you're not willing to do that, then don't come on my feed with the nonsense. Don't. If you're not going to go get a sheriff to speak to me, or a cop, or a city council member, or any mayor, black mayor, keep pushing. One thing I will say about me, that you can't stop me, none of you, because I'm not on nobody's payroll. I'm not on nobody's payroll, nigga. And if you followed me for the longest, you know the type of person I am. I'm not on nobody's club, nobody's clique, none of that. So, and I won't stop until I take my last breath. Okay? So if you know a police officer, please share this to them right now. If you know any of these Action Network Negroes, whatever, go share this to them too. Okay. I want to say this before I play this next track. I got 2 text messages this morning, and I don't know why these brothers don't never come on the feed. One was from my brother Bush Kid. The other one was from my brother Amoon, Bigger Dre. The weird part is I got 2 text messages from these 2 brothers, and then I called them when I woke up this morning. And I'm talking to my brother Bigger Dre, Amoon, and I don't know, niggas always busy when I say come over to the show. I don't know how, but you can call me on this show, and I'll carve out time in my goddamn busy schedule to come over to this show and come on their feed. I'm going to really stop coming on people's show because it's like entertainment. You just want to draw the crowd over there to you. So I know he's watching this video. So my brother called me. He texted me. And we was having a discussion. He said, you got a lot of haters. I said, haters? It's not a bunch of haters. It's only 1 or 2 people. But this one person is keep making the same pages. And he said, why don't you find out who that person is? I have no time to find out. I'm not Umar Johnson. I'm not here to try to call people. I'm not doing it. Listen, if a nigga want to talk to me, all they got to do is come on the feed and show me their face so I know who they are. I told my brother, I don't have the time to sit back and try to figure out who is making these fake pages. You may got time for that. I don't have time for that. I could care less. I'm a grown-ass man. Then my brother Bush Kid hit me up, and he talked about the other brother, Malik, that was on my show. He was saying that he didn't like the brother's undertone that came on my show. He also said he used my platform to get his voice, his point across. My show yesterday wasn't supposed to be 2 hours, I think it was. It was only supposed to be about 30 minutes on Umar Johnson. It wasn't to beat up Umar Johnson. It was only to point out what Umar said was wrong. What I said to the brother, why don't you come on the feed and tell the people that? And he said something about what he has to do. I got it, brother. I got stuff and bills, everything I got to deal with too. I got a lot of shit I got to deal with. I don't get $10,000. $25 is cool. You honestly, I appreciate it. But these things, motherfucking stuff costs. When you go, I shop at Whole Foods, nigga. I eat healthy. So my point, people, I'm not, if you have something to say about somebody, I commend the brother for coming on the feed. But he was venting, and he has a right to vent. I have a right to vent on Umar Johnson too. Umar never probably talked about him. Umar used to tell me, if I was at an event, I was in Texas, Umar said, don't let Sabir in here. That's what was told. I was on Michael Collier's show. Umar told Michael Collier, don't bring Sabir on the show. See, these are the things that y'all don't understand what goes on. So I have a more say-so and talk about Umar if I choose to. But one thing I want to say that my brother Bush Kid said is that why don't we attack the European the same way? Anybody know me? I spoke up for people. I challenged them. I even said it yesterday. I called the police on my Facebook pussies. If you go to my Facebook page, what they were doing. See, y'all don't understand because y'all ain't got my back. I know you don't. You talk a good game. But when you say, well, brother, I don't know. I got to watch out for my mortgage, brother. Got to watch out for my car note, nigga. I got to watch out for all these beautiful things, not realizing that Sabir has those things too. I have all of those things that I'm dealing with on the daily. So when I say come on the feed, if you have something to say, you should say it. You shouldn't have me say it because I will be the bad guy when I say it. So I get all of these messages from people, text messages. Then I get on the phone and it frustrates me. And I'm like, yo, y'all know what y'all supposed to do. Y'all know what y'all supposed to do. Yeah, I'm venting, nigga. I'm venting. Because y'all don't know the phone calls I get, the text messages I wake up. I don't even get a happy, yo, brother, you good, family? What you need, homie? I get, yo, man, I don't like that nigga undertone, nigga. Or this nigga, oh man, you got haters. Nigga, that ain't nothing new. I always had haters all my life. All my life you have haters. That's part of it. The yin and the yang in this motherfucker. But I don't need to be reminded that you have haters. That's something new. Most of y'all are haters and trying to feed and see what the hell you can get from me instead of saying, what can we do to elevate this thing? Most of y'all are like that. For real. I can't probably call you and say I need $1,000. I told y'all to set up the thing in Philadelphia. In Philly, I said, let's set it up. $50 to rent a room in Philadelphia at the law library. I ain't see nobody say, yo, I got a couple of thousand. Let's make this happen. Think about what I just said. Sit in the law library. Nobody said, yo, I'll sponsor the flight. I'll sponsor the hotel. At least I'll pay for the hotel. I mean, you know, but you want me to do everything at the same time, not saying, what can I do? It takes all of us, but I ain't Umar Johnson. It takes all of us to do this. You follow me? So I'm not here for the, yo, that was dope, brother. I'm not here for what that brother said on the show. I have no control of that, but I do give people the voice. I don't know Brother Malik's experience with Brother Umar. I know my experience with Umar, but I would never sit on here and kick him while he's down. Yes, you must hold them accountable. Yes, you must hold the politicians accountable, but you niggas ain't even got the heart to hold these politicians accountable. Y'all don't even have the heart to hold them accountable. Crazy, right? Do you know how many classes we can do in Philadelphia? I can stay there for a minute and do classes straight in the law library, but y'all don't want it. We could be sitting there and talk about all these beautiful things, but you can't even get nobody because the conscious community, I don't even want to call it conscious anymore. I don't even know what you want to call this stuff anymore. Been burnt by so many people, that you idol worship people. You idol worship them. So if you had an issue with that brother, y'all should have jumped on the feed and said it. Not call Sabir Bey up and say, oh, but Sabir, well, you should have said, oh, Sabir, you got a lot of haters. Okay, cool. You follow me? So I don't know. I don't know the brother's intention. But one thing I will say is that a lot of y'all are still hoeing for these people, whether y'all know it or not. Rex 84 is now. Let me explain this to y'all. If someone said I want them to come on the feed. If the Rex 84 is made up, right? Tell me what the hell is going on. You think that's not happening in Rex 84? Hey, Stan, come on the feed for a minute. So somebody said it was made up. If it was made up, right? Do you think that's how crazy? This is how crazy they are. Niggas don't have no critical thinking, no common sense, and no logic. This is why the great Frantz Fanon said that the oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. Who? The oppressor will oppress the oppressed until the oppressed eventually oppresses themselves. I don't go on Google for nothing. Use common sense and logic. I know it's hard. You should jump on his feed. That's the stalker that they talking about. Come on the feed. You could listen, you can put me down as being a millionaire on Wikipedia. You think I'm lying? See, this is the thing when people don't research Wikipedia. Do you know that you can edit Wikipedia? Your life is a fiction. Did you know that? Your name in all caps is a fiction. You do know that, right? I keep trying to tell you, I'm not the one. You better go get your experts. Because I'm good at what I do. You can look up a fiction is a front person and a fake name, all corporate. Hey Stan, this is what's going on, Stan. This is the dude, right? Somebody said this person right here, right? Jason is this person right here. These two people are the same people. I just want you to know that. If they're not, they can both come on his feet at the same time. That person and this person is the same person. So when my brother hit me up today, he said, well, you got haters. No, it's the same niggas.
Yeah, they cahooting.
I don't have time to search. They can come on the feed and introduce themselves to Sabir at the same time. They definitely can do that. There is no common sense, right? No common sense and no critical thinking. None of these things happen. So I don't have time to chase them. So, brother, black is made up too. You know, that's a fiction too. That's not even real, but you black though, right? I'm going to get rid of them. Don't worry about it, Joe. I'm going to hurt their feelings for a minute because I gave them the opportunity to both of them to come on the feed at the same time.
Yeah, it
So
could have came on. Could have hit the link like I did.
So Dre said that I should research these people to find out who they are. I said, I'm not even interested. But the best thing they could do is click that link right there. Sabir Bay's link or Sabir to get to page or Sabir Bay show.
And show proof.
There it is. So either one, they can click the link. So I wasn't here to beat up Umar yesterday, but it did go on for like an hour, 2 hours, I believe. You know.
Yeah, facts.
But you can't deny the facts that you being played every day, and y'all just ain't got the heart to challenge these people. That's it.
Don't nobody want to hold their brothers accountable.
No doubt, sister. I'm gonna keep on teaching. They can't stop me. I'm like a laser beam, B. You can't. None of them can stop me. None of them. They can try. So I'm gonna say this one more time before we go to this next song. Go get your politicians, city council members, mayors. What else they got? Sheriffs, police. Go get all of them. And I guess ICE too. All them niggas. Well, don't talk about ICE, nigga. I'm gonna give them some ICE, my nigga.
And cool off.
I'm not. Listen, I got tough skin, big. Trust me. So the best thing y'all can do is support the people who's really doing the work. Okay. I told you before, I could do a tour in every law library, but I'm not going to keep coming out my pocket to do these things.
Facts.
If you think that these people are that great, then you should line them up, nigga. I'm gonna take them all down one by one. See, you niggas are scared. I'm not built like that. I was built by my pop and my crazy mom. So if you think these things bother me, y'all got another thing coming. So we're gonna have some fun. Go get me some sheriffs, some police, all of these people. Your foundational Black American Law. Let's go.
Name of the song is
Turn the volume up.
Turn the volume up. Stan.
It's a show tune, but the show ain't been written for it yet.
Let's go.
We're gonna see if Tony Jerome
Hear it out, y'all. Let's go.
made it work out for me. Straighten me out right quick.
Hear it out.
I like it so far, man. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred and proud. Let's do the real. Come on now. Smoke and mirrors, stripes and stars, stolen for the cross in the name of God. Bloodshed, genocide, rape, and fraud, written to the pages of the law, good law. The cold continent latchkey child ran away one day and started acting foul. King of where the wild things are, daddy's proud, cause the Roman Empire done passed it down. Imported and tortured the workforce and never healed the wounds or shook the curse off. Now the grown-up Goliath nation holding open auditions for the part of David. Can you feel? Nothing can save you. You question the rain, you get rushed in and chained up. Fist raised, but I must be insane, cause I can't figure single damn way to change. But welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred and power is God. Welcome to the United Snakes, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred and power is God. All must bow to the fat and lazy. The obey me, and why do they hate me? Who, me? Only 2 generations away from the world's most despicable slavery trade. Pioneered so many ways to degrade a human being that it can't be changed to this day. Legacy so ingrained in the way that we think we no longer need chains to be slaves. Lord, it's a shameful display. The overseers even got raped along the way. Cause the children can't escape from the pain, and they born with the poisonous hatred in their veins. Try and separate a man from his soul. You only strengthen him and lose your own. But shoot that if he walk near the throne. Remind him that this is my home. Now I'm gone. Welcome to the United States.
Okay, brother Jeff.
Land of the
Get
thief,
this conversation.
home of the slave.
Brother Jeff,
Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred and power is God. Welcome to the United States, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard where the dollar is sacred. Hold on, give me one right here. Hold on. You don't give money to the bums on the corner with a sign bleeding from their gums. Talking about you don't support a crackhead. What you think happens to the money from your taxes? The government's the addict. With $1 billion a week, kill brown people habit. And even if you ain't on the front line, when Master yell crunch time, you right back at it. Man, look at how you hustling backwards. At the end of the year, add up what they subtracted. 3 out of 12 months, your salary pay for that madness. Man, that's savage. What's left? Get a big ass plasma to see where they made Dan rather point the damn camera. Only approved questions get answered. Now stand your ass up for that national anthem. Welcome to the United States, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred and power is God. Welcome to the United States, land of the thief, home of the slave. The Grand Imperial Guard, where the dollar is sacred and power is God.
Keep sailing free, but we're all just blue. Keep sailing free, but we're all just blue.
No doubt.
Keep sailing free, but we're all just blue.
Real music is in underground, baby.
They consume the new.
Jason,
Keep
brother
sailing
Jeff is scared of
free,
this conversation too, bro.
but we're all just blue.
Jeff is scared of this too, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. You know what's funny with fake people? When real people, like when somebody real say something, them niggas say we ain't gonna fight this nigga over here. You know. So yesterday, brother Malik was talking about Umar Johnson, right? You know, if y'all paid attention, like I'm not here to beat him up, but I can. You know how you can feel certain people out? Like I let people talk. Because I never tell a person what they don't know unless you talk and you can tell me. Now I didn't feel that, but I did give him the platform. Actually, it wasn't planned people he came on, but my brother Bush kid took it a different way. He said, man, he came on your feed and tried to use your feed to do what he did do. Most of y'all do that. But I wonder if they would do the same. Right? This is what's in my head as he was talking. He's talking about him being on a Breakfast Club, and I said, well, I've been in radio and I knew all these things, but I wonder if you would say, well, you know what? I don't know this, but you should reach out to Brother Sabir Bey. So this is the thing that we do. It's a selfish thing. It's very selfish, right? Yeah, and I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people, bro. A lot of people. I know Brother Jeff. My brother Jason said he was at a meeting. I don't remember that. But anyway, what's up, Jason? He said he met me at Brother Jeff's house. I mean, Jeff's place in Denver, Colorado. But Brother Jeff and them don't want to have this type of conversation because honestly, a lot of these people on the safe side, I don't give a damn about a nonprofit, a 501c3. I know about all those things, people. I mean, I could get into all of it, but I'm the type of dude that says F all of that. That's just me. We got people who's not willing to tell the truth, bro. They be scared to death. I see my man Jeremiah on here from Michael Collier's show. He was on the line, I believe. Jeremiah, come on, brother. You ain't gotta be scared, Jeremiah. I'm on live, brother. When Umar Johnson called Michael Collier and said, don't bring Sabir on the show. See, I would never do that type of stuff. Say, don't bring a person. Negroes will promise you things, and I'm saying people say, well, we're gonna put your name out there. You too, Jeremiah. I'm just saying, I'm from Philly. That has to come out. Oh, I'm gonna tell people about such and such. Nigga, no, y'all not. Because once they come and they really understand me, if you don't understand me or understand me, you should ask me some questions. You should ask me personally. Because if real rap, I'm going to tell you up close in person. Whatever you want to know about me, I'm going to tell you. But I don't know what was going on yesterday. Like, that wasn't the plan for me to talk about Umar for 2 hours. The thing was to talk about how they put notices on your door for liens. I told you I did a book on liens. How many of y'all picked that book up? How many of y'all got the book I did on liens? But yet you wait for them to take your property. Remember I told you I did a book on liens, bro?
Yeah, no doubt.
When they put a lien, you could do a counter lien. Y'all do know that, right?
People from taking your
You know you can do that, right? But see, people want to get into something and try to get out something overnight. Now, I did a book on how to put a lien against your car. Can't make this up. There it is, right there. I did this months ago. Where's my brother Jarrell there? How long ago I did this book, brother?
there's some months.
No, Jarrell is on here. He'll tell you he got it. The crazy part is I put it on there. I did that years ago, and I literally did this to my own car. My own car. But the key is that we don't want to deal with civics. This is why I say go get any politician that you know. I'm not trying to be into politics 3 to 4 months ago. Thank you. I am not trying to be into politics. I'm here to tear this shit down. That's where I'm at. And a lot of our people that look like us are here to hold this up. So it's not the so-called white man is doing it. That it's not them. You just feel inferior. I stand on what I speak on. I stand on what I speak on. No doubt. When I did this book, because I put a lien against my car back when I was living in Philadelphia, in Philly. I could tell you, if you look at the title to your car, I can tell you exactly by looking at the title to your car, where is that? Literally can tell you. All of y'all running around here got car notes. All you running around getting scared to death, right? Because y'all don't really understand how this works, man. So they gonna say we're gonna keep Sabir over here. We ain't gonna say nothing. That nigga, that's pseudo. If it's pseudo, then prove it to me that's pseudo. Don't make a video say it's provable. Pseudo, come to my feed and tell me. Go get me your top attorney in your state or your city council member. Trust me. Guarantee you can. I was in Canada's law library too. I was in Toronto's law library. I was at 2 law libraries out there in Canada. Keep trying to tell you, I've been all over these. I've been in every law library, B. We can have a class and do it live directly inside any law library. But I can't be doing it, myself. I'm tired, man. It's not a physical tired, it's a mental tiredness that you get tired of.
Right,
and
right.
Do, brother, is make videos. Niggers that never had no radio experience just get on social media and just start talking. Straight up. Just start talking. Oh, yeah, but such and such and such and such and such and such. That's me. That's how I used to get down in the studio. It's not you buy a little bit of equipment and get online. I had to engineer, produce, and host my show, bro. That takes a lot. And then bring your own guests on. So I'm gonna start doing comedy stuff like Michael Colley, because y'all niggas like to be entertained. Bread and circus. Right? So let me share this with y'all. So if y'all want to get this book, please email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com before I start charging $125 for that book. Okay? I can charge what I want. It's my work and I can stand behind it. Okay? Or you can just say, let me have Sabir Bey come over here and speak on this. And then we could bring 25 attorneys in the same room with me at the same time. Okay? So let me show you how crazy this is. Let me ask y'all a question, because this is the civics part, people. All this. Pay attention. I get paid for this kind of stuff, people. Let me ask y'all a question. What, you in Virginia, right? You in Virginia, right, Stan?
Yeah.
Jason is in Denver, right? Jason, you in Denver, right? Do you know? I don't know where Jason at, but if he's still on the feed, he's on here. But Brother Jeff has a cultural center, Jeff's Cultural Center in Denver. Do you know how I'm willing to fly out to Denver just to do a class that he could be once a week or once a month in Denver, in that place? But you got to understand what it's tied to if he's not afraid. And this is why I said we truly don't own anything. We don't own anything, bro. We don't. This is the reality. Y'all think y'all own something, but you really don't own it. You don't even own your children. Think about it. So imagine a place like Brother Jeff's, and I hope he sent us to Brother Jeff, that you can have a class there. right? Just imagine and have every person, every law book from Corpus Juris Secundum to American Jurisprudence to Words and Phrases to every, just imagine. And I've been at Brother Jeff's shop. Imagine what we can do at these places. Crazy, right? This is why they keep asking me to stay overseas. When I be overseas, they don't want me to leave. They be like, yo, bro, you can set up shop over here. Teach us this. Teach us language. Teach us how lingo. Teach. This is what they say when I was in Tunis and Morocco. They was wanting somebody like me to understand both sides of this, to stay. And they will actually make sure I'm good. But in the States, how many of y'all have your motor vehicle law book of your state? Raise your hand. What is that, Sabir? I don't know what that means. I'm going to walk y'all through some civics real quick. So if y'all like this content, please support it. Okay. How many of y'all have the motor vehicle law book of your state? I'll play this commercial since y'all.
I had that. What's that driver test book? But they ain't had. I don't know.
That's not it. That's not the book.
It.
That's not the book you're supposed to have. My brother Jamal got it. Ain't that a damn shame? That's a shame, right? That one person, but everybody's on social media talking about law, right? One person got it, but everybody's talking about the Constitution and laws, right? Ain't that crazy? Everybody's talking about law, right? Everybody's talking about Constitution. I want to know how many of them got the Constitution in the house. But I'm the crazy one, though, right? But I'm going to say this one more time before I go to this video. How many of y'all have the motor vehicle law book of your state? It would look similar to this. It looks like this. This is California. This is Cali. That's California. Pennsylvania is 75. New Jersey is 39. I told you I could walk y'all through all of them. But let's see how many people. No, let's go.
The Savir Bay Show. If you learned anything from this experience, I appreciate you for taking the time to research this for yourself. And please pass the plate.
Come on. I didn't know. Get it. What system you would? What state you went to? Come on, y'all. I don't need an epic
From the archives, he reveals tales untold, Moorish truths and histories, wisdom bold through documentaries. Heavy crowns he'll bear out of darkness. Heavy is the crown, he's there. He speaks of Spain, Morocco, Tunisia's light. As God and jurists share an ancestral sight. They call him the traveling Moor. Truth is his sword to free our minds, uplift our Moorish core.
Oh, Savir Bay, hardest working soul, unveiling Moorish pride, reconnecting us whole. For the Moors, his people.
Anybody got something to say? Stop typing from the feed, baby.
He stands in love, peace, truth, justice, on guard and more.
He lifts the hidden, speaks of human rights. From South Philly roots to Moorish flights through Papas, lecture speaking with authority. M-law and wisdom, holistic history. Touring world stages, Morocco, Spain, the UK. He enlightens minds with culturally rich display. In every verse, his legacy breathes. Speaking to the Moors, to build to believe. The plate he passes, from scholar to kin. Connecting past, present, let the healing begin.
Oh, Savir Bay, hardest working soul, unveiling Moorish pride, reconnecting us home.
Canada right
For the Moors, his people, legacy restored. He stands in love, peace, truth, justice, on guard and more. Traveling more, your journey lights the way. From shadow to clarity, we proudly say, we are Moors, in unity we stand. Guided by your voice, we reclaim our land.
Roll with it. DJ Derek. DJ Derek.
Shout out to DJ Derek, man. Somebody asked me a question. Hold on. You said, I know you know the Barnes family in South Philly. That's my folks. Do you understand that's my folks too? Let me explain this to you. Larry Barnes is my nephew. Jimmy Barnes is my nephew. I don't know if you know that or not. The Barnes is on 21st and Fitchwater. My brother-in-law was shotgun. Okay, so if you want to run Russell Barnes family, he said, "Do I know the Barnes?" That's my family. Oh, meatballs. You call him meatballs. That's my nephew. My nephew, real nephew. He asked me about that. So, yes, Jimmy Barnes. Okay, Larry Barnes, meatballs. 21st, Fitchwater. I'm from 22nd and Catherine, baby. 22nd and Catherine. All right, then you already know what I'm talking about. They don't know who Russell Barnes is. That's the Black Incorporated for y'all that don't understand the history of Philadelphia. Jackie Wright. You got to understand. I'm the Watsons, the Durbins. That's the family. That's my families. Okay? Yes. You just see the Bay on there. Kind of crazy. What's up, Sway? So I'm from 22nd and Catherine, my G. I'm from the Deuce. Okay? So, yeah, man, it's coming up on the 15th when my son got killed in Philadelphia, man. So August 15th, 2020, my son was killed in Philly. So, yes, brother, I'm very familiar. Okay. The Barnes is my family. All right. So it's a small world, boy, ain't it? Kind of crazy. So shout out to my brother DJ Derek for that. And again, if you have the motor vehicle law books, everybody should have your motor vehicle law book up your state. Please look it up. Arm yourself, brother, because they coming at y'all ungodly. This whole distraction with this black and Indian, we're not black, we're not Africans. That's irrelevant subjects, bro. It's irrelevant. They coming for you. Okay? They coming. I told y'all I would love to come to Philadelphia, but I need a sponsor. You know, sponsorship, what they do, like Coke sponsored and stuff like that. They sponsor things. And when you don't do right, they take your sponsorship from you. So you can sponsor me doing a class at Jenkins Law Library. But I did many classes before. Jenkins Law Library, we can rent the room for $50 an hour. But you got to pay to get in there. I think it's like $5 to go in Jenkins Law Library. It's on Market Street, y'all, 17th and Market. They moved it. It's on 17th and Market. So F the football games, brother, because they got some stuff coming for you. And people say, I was waiting for the brother to come on and say, he said the King Alfred's plan was fake. I was waiting for him to come on the feed and show me what he's talking about. Okay? Nobody's going to stop trying to scare them. Brother, I'm going to get rid of you, Robert. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to scare you off my feed because I'm going to get rid of you, okay? I'm going to do this. I'm going to put you on timeout. I'm going to let people see what you say because that's all you keep typing. So now I'm going to put you on timeout. And when you come back, I want to see your face so you can talk to me, okay? Timeout time first. First, you get put on timeout. Then I get rid of you. So, everybody should have this book. I told y'all Title 75 is in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Title 75 in Pennsylvania. Title 39 in New Jersey. These are the books that they actually give you the tickets on. That's what they give you the tickets on. Not the thin book, brother, you get from the DMV. That ain't nothing. He said the DMV book. I was done. So if I'm lying about anything, y'all, please come with some receipts. When I say receipts, please come if I'm lying. I don't chase behind nobody, if y'all noticed that. So the weird part was, I remember a long time ago, right, when I was living in Philly. Let me ask y'all a question, because I know some people, because like that brother Malik said he'd be watching. The dude Malik said, you know, dudes be watching. That's why I had to put Umar's name in there. He came on the feed yesterday. You see, did y'all see the shit?
Oh yeah.
He said he was watching me for a while, right? Don't think for 1 minute they're not watching me. But I gotta say, I told Brandy that. I said, Brandy, watch what I put. Y'all heard me say that, right?
Yeah, I did.
You heard me when I said if I put Umar's name in it, watch how many people and how many. Didn't I say that the day before? Okay. And I did it. And that's what he came out.
I see what happened.
You see what happened, right? He came out and started talking about Umar. But the conversation wasn't going to talk about Dog and Umar. But if you sit back and watch my shows, right, and you don't share the shows or like the shows, then you're the problem. Or you just seeking for attention. You want to be attention whore. That's all this is, bro.
Facts.
So my thing was, I always fought against these people. In Philadelphia, I was on 21st in Bainbridge when I used to live on 22nd Street. And I remember I stopped. Now I want y'all to, when y'all get off this video feed, I want y'all to go out and pay attention, okay, to what I'm saying to y'all, all right? Are y'all follow me? Listen before you react. Anybody, we have this thing in Philadelphia, we coast through the stop sign. I don't know if y'all know what that is. We coast. Drifting through the stop sign. We don't stop. But if everybody was woke and you had the motor vehicle law book, right? I believe almost in every motor vehicle law book, this book right here, it says you're supposed to stop at the stop line, not the stop sign. Damn, that's some ill shit. He said facts. Look, he said facts. I told you, somebody from Philly knows what I'm talking about. So when you go outside today, whenever you go out, just pay attention when you're crossing the streets. You're going to see a line, pedestrian, then another line, right?
Yep.
That's how you set up, right? And where would the stop sign be at?
Behind the white line.
It's beyond the white line, right?
Yep. Yep.
Now let me see. I'm gonna show you how crazy this is. Remember, I told you, use critical thinking. Use common sense. So you stop at the stop line, not the stop sign. So how do they know you didn't stop at the stop sign? It's a trap. I'm gonna say this one more time. How do you know you didn't stop at the stop line? But they told you had to stop at the stop sign. So you got to stop and then stop.
Golly, consent. Yeah.
Woo, this is why they say we can't have this nigga on no show, bro. You think I'm lying? Walk outside and peep it. Walk outside and peep it. Walk outside.
That's crazy.
I got stopped. I got stopped for not stopping at the line. They said I ran the stop sign.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now think about what I just said. Now imagine if you took a picture, right? Took the picture where they said you stopped there, right? And you had the motor vehicle law book. Just think about this for 1 second. And you go into the book, right? I can't make this up. And you go inside the book. I'm gonna just show y'all what it looks like. These are definitions, right? And then it tell you what a motor vehicle is here and what a motor carrier is. So the motor carrier is different than a motor vehicle. See, that says motor carrier, right?
Motor carrier is way different.
Hold up. So let me help you out. This is a motor vehicle. So what is the difference? One has an engine, one has a motor. Do y'all know the difference between the two?
One is like for a business, man. That's crazy.
Listen, y'all think I be playing.
Easy.
Like, think about this. One has an engine and one has a motor. My brother is a DJ in Philly. DJ Cutmaster D. That's my brother. My brother DJ. They call him DJ Cutmaster D, right? That nigga was putting motors in cars, engines in cars since we was 16, 17 years old. And if anybody know about wintertime, in the dead of winter in snow, my brother would never went to school for it. He would drop engines in the car. And he still do that to this day. To this day, that nigga still doing it. He would drop and never went to school for that. Never. Everything that we have is already in us. The system is the biggest criminal. It's just a gang that wears suits. I'm from South Philly, B. Where I'm from, they call gangsters. Gangsters don't wear Timberlands. Well, I don't know if niggas still wearing Timberlands. Gangsters don't wear saggy pants, white t-shirts, sweatpants, nigga. Gangsters wear suits.
That's crazy. Because when I had to start my motor transportation business, man, I had to go through motor carrier license and all that kind of crazy stuff.
Think about it.
And I didn't even think about it was a difference between motor carrier and motor.
Oh, you didn't know, right? So whose job is it to tell you that? It's not Sabir's job. I don't get paid. That's why I told you from the beginning. Go get all your attorneys right now. Go get all of your attorneys. Go get all your city council members. Nigga, I don't want to be part of none of them. They all crooks, nigga. and crooks. See, this is the type of stuff they don't want out to y'all, but you can't stop me. I'm like a laser beam. You could put me in a room with any of them. Drop me off tonight, and you're going to see how this goes. So gangsters don't wear suits. You just got a gang that's unorganized and a gang that is organized, if that makes sense. That's what they was walking through. That's why they was walking through DC. They was walking through DC. Them niggas are gangsters, nigga. You just don't get it. They got y'all scared. But the real YNs niggas, the real ones, them niggas don't give a fudge, nigga. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But you better also be careful at the same time. You follow me? I can speak on any of these subjects. I was a victim of gun violence in Philadelphia. Yes, I was part of a lot of the bullshit too. I was shot multiple times in Philadelphia. I could speak on, I lost my son in Philadelphia. I could speak on all of these subjects. You don't have real men out here no more, bro. We got little boys want to play on social media, homie. We want to act like we want to do something, act like we want to say something, but you ain't really doing anything, brother. You're scared. You're afraid of losing something. The biggest thing you can lose is a child, bro. I lost my child, but I have 3 other ones. So the biggest thing that you can lose is a child. Nigga, lose your house, nigga, get another one. Lose your car, get another one. You follow me? Lose your job, get another one. So my point, people, is to understanding the principles, your morals. I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm still standing with nobody financially backing me like that. So again, you stop at the stop line. And I urge everybody on this feed to get your motor vehicle law book of your state, straight up. And then go into that book and find out, is there a price on what they're charging you for? And what are they charging you on? Okay, give me 1 second. Second.
That's interesting.
Shahada, I'm live right now. You messing up my feed. What's going on? I'm live right now. You on speaker. I'm on speaker, but this.
Okay. I'm just gonna tell you to tell my mom that I guess I'm not going nowhere, but I can.
Text her.
Go to the outlet, so I don't know. No, she blocked. I'm not.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm live right now because they can hear everything you're saying, but I'm getting off the feed. I'll call you later. I'll text her. That's like that's my daughter's sister. That's my daughter too. Damn, boy,
Right.
It messed up my feed. But anywho, it happens. So the thing is that everybody should have a motor vehicle law book in your state.
Nobody has ever told us this kind of information to go.
So I should be getting $100,000 for this then, huh?
No doubt.
Can I get a grant from somebody? I need a couple of grand. I want to go to Philly to do something in Philadelphia. So let me explain this to you. I mean, y'all can go help me out though. Y'all can go here or get the lane book. So I'm going to play a video for you real quick. Okay. So just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to play this video, and this honestly, this will be me. Pay attention. Look.
People stop at the stop sign so they don't get into an accident.
Watch this. Listen to this guy. This will be me in the neighborhood. Talking to one of them.
Making sure people stop at the stop sign so they don't get into an accident.
Yo, get out of here, yo. Go do that in your own neighborhood. Are you gonna do that shit on my street?
You don't want us to do that?
No, I don't want you to do that. Go do that.
Accident?
Nah, get out of here. All y'all get out of here. Yeah, beat it. Why y'all doing here? Hey, yo, the police is here. Stop at the stop sign. The police is right here. Everybody make sure they stop. Here.
Making sure people stop at the stop sign so they don't get into an accident.
Yo, get out of here, yo. Go do that in your own neighborhood. Are you gonna do that shit on my street?
You don't want us to do that?
No, I don't want you to do that. Go do that.
Accident?
Nah, get out of here. All y'all get out of here. Yeah, beat it. Why y'all doing here? Hey, yo, the police is here.
He was on that ass.
The police is right here. Everybody make sure they stop. Here.
Making sure people stop at the stop sign so they don't get into an accident.
Yo, get out of here, yo. Go do that in your own neighborhood. Are you gonna do that shit on my street?
You don't want us to do that?
No, I don't want you to do that. Go do that.
Accident?
Nah, get out of here. All y'all get out of here. Yeah, beat it. Why y'all doing here? Hey, yo, the police is here. Stop at it.
That'd be me. But then you have people like him, this guy. Then you have people like him. So he would be foundational Black American, right? Just bear with me. I just want y'all to see how this works, okay? Then you have people like him that says stuff like this. Y'all should send this to Armstrong Williams too.
President Trump's goal is to restore law and order in these cities across America. Lawlessness just cannot continuously be tolerated. Punishing juvenile crime is important for several reasons, including holding young offenders accountable for their actions, deterring future criminal behavior, and promoting public safety. While rehabilitation is a key goal of the juvenile justice system, punishment plays a crucial role in ensuring that young people understand the consequences of their actions and learn to make better choices. Accountability and deterrence, punishment reinforces the message that actions have consequences and can deter young people from engaging in future criminal behavior. It also helps juveniles understand the seriousness of their actions and the harm they cause to these victims, these communities, these families, and these businesses. You got to hold these offenders accountable. The juvenile justice system needs to send a message to other potential offenders that their actions will not be tolerated. Pushing against Donald Trump, bringing in the National Guard to stop this criminal activity, to stop this thuggery, destroying businesses, is common sense. What has happened to the soul of the Democratic Party? They're against everything that Donald Trump is for, even when it's in the best interest of we the people. I'm Armstrong Williams.
These are the niggas that they put, no lie. These are the niggas that they, like, did y'all hear what this nigga, he said? It's common sense. It's common sense that you got to hold these politicians accountable. It's common sense that you got to hold them niggas accountable, but y'all scared to hold them accountable. Because you know why? You know how a person plays chess, right? This is chess, not checkers I play. How could you hold someone accountable when you don't even know what they're supposed to do, unless you're part of the corruption?
Ooh.
You just
They
told
don't
me
even know what the politician's supposed to do. So how can we, man?
They are the biggest criminals. But I hope y'all send this to Armstrong Williams. I'm gonna play this again. But he said we gotta punish them to hold them accountable so they won't be criminals. Nigga ain't holding one of these politicians a criminal. They're not even holding them liable. These niggas violate people's constitutional rights, nigga. Like what?
Every single day.
They violate people's hold up. This is the state, this is the federal. When have you ever seen Armstrong Williams pull any of these things out? I'm going to play this one more time for y'all. When have you ever heard Armstrong Williams pull any of these things out? Everybody should have your state constitution and your federal constitution. State constitution, federal constitution. State constitution, federal. This nigga said we have to hold them accountable. Tearing up property, nigga. It's your tax dollars, nigga. Tear that shit up. But listen to this one more time. I want y'all to see. These are the niggas that say stay in your place. Guys like this guy right here. Listen up.
President Trump's goal is to restore law and order in these cities across America. Lawlessness just cannot continuously be tolerated. Punishing juvenile crime is important for several reasons, including holding young offenders accountable for their actions, deterring future criminal behavior, and promoting public safety. While rehabilitation is a key goal of the juvenile justice system, punishment plays a crucial role in ensuring that young people understand the consequences of their actions and learn to make better choices. Accountability and deterrence, punishment reinforces the message that actions have consequences and can deter young people from engaging in future criminal behavior. It also helps juveniles understand the seriousness of their actions and the harm they cause to these victims, these communities, these families, and these businesses. You got to hold these offenders accountable. The juvenile justice system needs to send a message to other potential offenders that their actions will not be tolerated. Pushing against Donald Trump, bringing in the National Guard to stop this criminal activity, to stop this thuggery, destroying businesses, is common sense. What has happened to the soul of the Democratic Party? They're against everything that Donald Trump is for, even when it's in the best interest of we the people. I'm Armstrong Williams.
You're not part of we the people.
President Trump's...
You're not even part of we the people. We're going to get into that soon. Hold up. Let me see if I can figure this out, y'all. And I'm going to go back to the other video. If y'all, please hit the like button right now, because I'm going to make this make very sense. And please send this to Armstrong Williams. He said the Democrat Party. I'm trying to figure this out, man. Give me 1 second.
Man, they the most criminals out of all of them.
He said how much he received for that one. I don't know. Y'all should send it. Y'all should send it to him. I don't know how much he received from that. For the guy, I don't know how much that nigga received from that. But let me ask y'all a question. Do in the Constitution this? Do it says every state of the union, guarantees a democracy form of government. Oops, my bad. Wait a minute. Every state of the union guarantees a democracy form of. I'm trying to get it out. Every state of the union guarantees a Republican form of government. It didn't say democracy, Democrat. It didn't. Democracy is nowhere in the Constitution. Let me help y'all out. I'll read it to you. All. No, I'm going to read this to you. I hope y'all send this to Armstrong Williams. It says, the word democracy does not appear once in the Constitution. Not once in the Constitution. Democracy does not appear once in the Constitution. So let me break this down. The word democracy means it's a Latin and Greek word for the record. If you think I'm lying, since y'all like to go online, look it up. Everything has a prefix and a suffix to it. Prefix and a suffix. Democratic. Democratic. Demon. Krasik. So this is what Malcolm X said. In a republic, one vote, one count. Oh, for y'all they had to silence him. One vote, one count. So that means, people, for y'all don't know how this works. You can have 10 people and that one person disagree with those 9. In a Republican form of government, his vote still counts. In a democracy, a democratic democracy, it means the mob rules. It's only a certain group of people who have to say so in certain things.
Damn electoral votes.
Then he said, Armstrong Williams said, we the people. You're not part of the people, Armstrong Williams. He's not. Y'all follow me? If y'all confused about something,
yeah,
let me know.
Because black people are not.
They want to try me. They can try me. If I'm wrong about anything, please get him in the room with me and see if you can.
That's why I was election fraud, because we not the people.
I want to help him out. Let's go back to this one more time. Let's go back to what Armstrong Williams said, but not holding any of these politicians accountable. You can't even hold them accountable, nigga. You're a slave. Armstrong Williams, you a slave, bro. No.
President Trump's goal is to restore law and order in these cities across America. Lawlessness just cannot continuously be tolerated. Punishing juvenile crime is important for several reasons, including holding young offenders accountable for their actions, deterring future criminal behavior, and promoting public safety. While rehabilitation is a key goal of the juvenile justice system, punishment plays a crucial role in ensuring that young people understand the consequences of their actions and learn to make better choices. Accountability and deterrence. Punishment reinforces the message that actions have consequences and can deter young people from engaging in future criminal behavior. It also helps juveniles understand the seriousness of their actions and the harm they cause to these victims, these communities, these families, and these businesses. You got to hold these offenders accountable. The juvenile justice system needs to send a message to other potential offenders that their actions will not be tolerated. Pushing against Donald Trump, bringing in the National Guard to stop this criminal activity, to stop this thuggery, destroying businesses, is common sense. What has happened to the soul of the Democratic Party? They're against everything that Donald Trump is for, even when it's in the best interest of we the people. I'm Armstrong Williams.
Oh, you don't know who that is? Y'all don't know who Armstrong Williams is? Oh, you know his brother's in the politics, right? You know that, right? Oh, that's all you got to do is look him up. Oh, go look up Armstrong Williams.
That's that 50-year-old miner.
No, that nigga, he older than that. That nigga is a bootlicker, nigga.
I know it. I just ain't know it. But that's that minority.
Go look him up. He's a bootlicker, nigga. All them niggas bootlickers. You ever see this movie? Let me go back to this video one more time. I'm gonna show y'all what this means. This is entrapment, people. This is what I'm gonna give y'all the correct word for it. This is called entrapment. So the criminals are the police. So what happened here is called entrapment. So let me pull this up one more time. But he ain't gonna talk about this though. This is what it is. It's called entrapment. People.
Stop, son. The police is right here. Everybody make sure they stop. Here.
Making sure people stop at the stop sign so they don't get into an accident.
Yo, get out of here, yo. Go find some, go do that in your own neighborhood. Why you gonna do that shit on my street?
You don't want us to do that?
No, I don't want you to do that. Go do that.
Accident?
Nah, get out of here. All y'all get out of here. Yeah, beat it. Why y'all doing here? Hey, yo, the police is here. Stop at the stop sign. The police is right here. Everybody make sure they stop. Here.
Armstrong Williams in his comfortable house, that nigga probably never been through nothing. Because he's a bootlicker. He ain't been through nothing. Y'all don't get it yet. You ever watch this movie called, y'all should watch this movie called Distinguished Gentleman. Have you ever seen this movie called Distinguished Gentleman before? You never saw that movie?
I don't think so.
You never saw that movie with Eddie Murphy? How many of y'all saw Distinguished Gentleman? I'll be watching that joint. It's funny. That movie was old. Old as hell, right? Go watch Distinguished Gentleman. There's quite a few scenes, if you know about politics. It's about how much money you have. How much money you have, right? Think about it. So Eddie and Bill Duke is in, I think his name Bill Duke, or what he played, I forgot I think that's, no, not Bill Duke. Yeah, Bill Duke, I think it is, right? But anyway, go watch it. I swear it's funny as hell, right? And it was talking about, are you in the pockets of the politicians? So they had this thing called cancer something with the towers outside the houses. You know, when your children be in a park, let's think about where they sit at. They in urban areas, right? All the wires, right? It causes cancer, people. It causes cancer. So you may see them there, playgrounds and schools and stuff like that, but they're not telling you to get stuff like this. Give me one second. What is my dial at? Where's my dial? I'm gonna show you something.
It's almost like the 5G wiring.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It causes cancers, man. And they're all set up around the schools, and our people don't even realize that part. It's deep. But don't nobody want to check the politician. We got to start as being men and start holding people accountable.
How can you check them when you don't know how to check them?
See, that part too. We still got that mind. Some of our people got that mindset.
So I don't have my other one with me. I think it's in my bag, but it's something. They look like these things. They would be similar to things like this. The knockoff the electromagnetics and stuff like that, right?
Oh, wow.
I have another one this is the one I used to wear on my neck, but it's another one I had to show you what it looks like that I carry with me. These are one that I have many of them all around the house. Okay. So
and what are they called?
It's like a diode or something. It's like
a diode. Okay.
It knocks off the electromagnetics like what it is, but imagine having that inside the school systems too.
Right.
Just think about it. So they're out here fighting, talking, and if you watch the movie Distinguished Gentleman, right? In the movie, the little girl had cancer. Well, how did these kids get cancer at a young age? How did y'all don't even question that, right? But in the movie, right, Distinguished Gentleman, it was in the movie like that. And he was saying, she said, you ain't gonna do nothing. And he said, you ain't gonna do anything because they want to see how much money you bring in. This is what they was telling Eddie Murphy and how he conned his way into Congress. You ain't got to be smart people to go and to be in the politics like that. You ain't got to look at Donald Trump. You ain't got to be smart, but someone else is pulling the strings. Somebody else is pulling the strings. I don't know if you know this or not. So I sat back and I said, well, damn, go watch the movie. Let me show you what was in the movie. Let me show you how ill this was in the movie. It's called Distinguished Gentleman. What is that dude reading in his hand? He was working for Eddie Murphy. Regular dude. You see what he got in his hand, bro? Should I blow it up so you can see it a little better?
Dang, that's the Constitution.
All right now. And I'm gonna help y'all out how this works. This thing is called product placement, people. Product placement. Right? So he conned his way in to Congress by using a name that was known, Jefferson. Right? I'm gonna show you another part in the movie. Just pay attention. Look what he got in his head. How our laws are made. But these got these people that never show you nothing on the Constitution, nothing on the law. They would never, but you give them thousands of dollars, but they would never, ever, 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 never, ever show you these things. How to free yourself. I'm not a politician, bro. I'm not even into politics, but I know them. And if I have this book, if y'all want to get this too, I keep trying to tell you, you better arm yourself, bro. You better invest in yourself, my G, because they coming. They coming. They coming. They coming. But you want me to do everything with little resources. Let's go a little further. Remember what I told you about the motor vehicle law, right? So now they start. Remember I told you the other day about Howard University. If your child is in Howard, what did I say the other day about Howard? Remember I said black people think they're escaping something? Remember I said that? And I said if they're doing that in D.C., if you have your child in Howard University, you better watch out. Remember I said that?
Yeah.
Remember I said that? Who remembers when I said that?
I remember.
This ain't nothing new. Go watch my video when I said it. At Howard, I said if you have a child at Howard University, right, you better be very careful.
Yep.
Can I say that?
Okay, I remember you saying that. Don't drink, don't smoke, and driving, and all that kind of stuff.
I said all of those things, right? Okay, so let me show you something. How crazy this is. You ready? I saw this last night. I need y'all to share these things out. So here you go, right here. This is a Howard student. A convoy routine stop near Howard University. Look, can't make this motherfucker up, bro. Routine motherfucking stop. So let me help y'all out how this is going to go down. If they smell weed or whatever, it doesn't matter. Listen. They're both niggas. Get a nigga the ticket so you can get a license. Look. Oh, this is coming, dude. The rest of the tour ain't happening. This is full effect. You touching the car? Let me tell you, y'all think he just messed up and let me tell you something. You know it's the reason why they tap your car, right? Y'all don't know that? Y'all don't know why they tap the back of your car when they walk up to your car? Ask them why they touch your car. See, that's a whole lot of stuff I do know. I can tell y'all. Matter of fact, when they do that, you should take your car directly to the car wash and wash it. I can't be in politics, man. I can't. I really can't. I can't. I'll be the nigga that did it. You gotta figure out something on this nigga right here. we gotta. He tapped the car quite a few times, right? He touched. You thought he was old, leaning over. Looked like he was old, wasn't he? And nobody pays that no mind. Why do they tap when they walk up to your car? Pay attention next time you see a cop walk up to the car. They tap the hit. They tap the tail light. Y'all don't get it yet? Fingerprints. So if something, they can say, okay, let's use the light. Yes, it was my fingerprints. Nigga, this is crazy, right? I'm gonna give you a little bit more tips, okay? When a police officer walk up to your car, number one, he's out of his uniform. Do y'all do? Let me. I'm walking, and if I'm wrong, please, anybody that's in politics, please, I dare you to come prove me wrong. Hit the link and disprove what I'm saying. I beg of you. I sit back long enough to know how this works. When every police officer is supposed to have their uniform on when they walk up to your car, if you know their laws. Every police officer is supposed to have a hat on their head. This is why when you see a state trooper, the state trooper always put their hats on their heads when they get out the freaking car. Nigga, y'all don't get it yet? Make me out of a liar. They have to put their hat on their head. It's like being in the military. If you're in line and you don't have your hat on, what happens? You out of your uniform. This is the conversation that we should be having. So you can beat the tickets just on that shit alone. It's simple. Simple. But y'all ain't got the heart. You looking for these people that don't understand the law, that's telling you about the constitutions and and they're telling you instead of showing you. You follow me? I don't think y'all getting it. I don't think they're getting it yet, bro. Is it making sense? Go watch Distinguished Gentlemen. It's about how much money we can get from idiots. I'm going to move forward, y'all. I got another video. You thought you was escaping because you smoke because weed is legal? Nah, it's not going to happen. This is in D.C., people. Just bear with me. Let me help y'all out.
You can't smoke weed outside.
Y'all worried about weed?
They locked bro up because he was smoking a J though, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Look who's locking him up.
Oh yeah, they do that shit. Oh yeah, they do that.
Oh, foundational black. Oh,
All this shit that's going on now, all this shit that's going on now, they're doing it to everybody. Literally, they're being pressed over fucking weed. That's it. All these kids,
dick riding and shit, bro.
Y'all worried about weed, and motherfuckers out here really live getting killed. Like y'all dumb as shit.
Damn, bro.
On the dead homies. That shit is crazy. Get it? Come on. And then y'all was pressing shit because y'all was ready to look for it.
Yeah. You can't smoke weed outside.
Y'all worried about weed?
They locked bro up because he was smoking a J though, bro.
It's legal.
That's crazy, bro.
Because he was smoking weed. Oh yeah, they do that shit. Oh yeah, they do that now. Yeah,
That's what they lock Charles. That's what they lock Charles up.
All this shit that's going on now, all this shit that's going on now, everybody. They're doing it to everybody. Literally, they're being pressed over fucking weed. That's it. All these kids,
dick riding and shit, bro.
Y'all worried about weed.
So this is the crazy part about this, right? So how many of y'all read the Rex 84? Y'all still don't get it. Y'all ain't get the Rex 84 yet? The Rex 84 said reactions and outputs. Reactions and outputs. So somebody on the feed said, well, the Rex 84 ain't real. Nigga, if it ain't real, then it's going down the way it says, right? Rex 84, let me help you out. Let me know. Bear with me. This is Rex 84. If it's fake, if I had it for 27 years, goddamn, something's happening in this thing right here, brother. Something is happening. Keep the public ignorant. Yeah, that's true. Access control points. Create preoccupation. Attack the family union. Give them less cash, more credit. Less public organizations or to get. Require reactions, outputs for feedbacks. And this nigga gonna say that's not real because he Googled it online, nigga. No. It's real, people. It's real. Okay. So let's move over here. I told y'all should get it. I had it for 27 years. So how the hell that person, Jason, said it's not real, but he ain't show nothing. Keep the public entertained below. It's attention diverted away from real social issues. This is what they're doing. Right? And captivate them by matters of no real importance. Keep the young public ignorant of real mathematics, real economics, real law, real history. Entertainment. Keep the public entertained below a 6th grade level. Football. Everybody talking about Deion Sanders' son. Who cares? That's not important to me. Now we're going to go to the busy part. Keep them busy with no time to think back on the farm with the other animals. You're not even in tune with nature. And they're going to say, well, brother, I told you if you got some facts, that's all you got to do is try to challenge me on it. Okay? If you got some facts, what happened to you, Stan? Come on, baby. Rex 84. I told y'all should get it. Let me help you out. I don't know what they got online, but they ain't the one. Whatever they got online, brother, I don't even know what it is. So I have the Rex 84, and I had it for a very, very long time. A very long time. And it didn't just say black people. It says executive order, which Trump is the executive branch of government in 69. So they found somebody that they can enforce this with. Minorities, black, Indians, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, and poor white people. Y'all don't get it yet? Anybody want to try to challenge me on it? It's your time now. It's your time. Bring it to the cipher. Okay? Anyone that wants it. But I'm not going to argue with you. You better come out the gate swinging by the time this video is over. But this is for the hood, my niggas.
Going out to the block. Come on. All the homies in front of the liquor store. Little girls jumping rope. Grandmas hanging out the windows. All the hustlers trying to get that dough. The whole hood. Walk with me. Come on.
It's the congressman and the policeman and the businessman working hand in hand. And the way they play, we don't have a chance. Gotta get my life in my own black hands. 'Cause I can't take
Yo, I seen the pigs harassing this little kid on my block. So I stopped my car and jumped out like, why not? What y'all doing to that man? I'm saying, them handcuffs too tight for his hands. At least pull up his pants. Undercover band jumped out on him. He should have ran. They told me he had something in his hand. Then them crackers tried to intimidate me. They even threatened to arrest me. But I'm thinking to myself, these motherfuckers can't touch me. Plus, I know my rights. And I'm looking out for his. I got a right to stand on this block. This is where I live. I'm staying right here. Folks start crowding around. Niggas at the liquor store seen it all go down. They say police been on the creek all this week, doing sweeps, grabbing anybody standing on the streets. So we outnumber these motherfuckers 100 to 1. They think they can't get it cause they got a badge and a gun. But then little man moms came downstairs. She was screaming on them crazy when she seen her son in tears. We've been going through this same bullshit for years, living in fear. You have no fucking idea what it's like to be the prey all day, every day. Don't want minds to have to grow up and catch it the same way. So I stayed till the homie got released on the spot. It felt good to see the hood push police up the block. Cause the
congressman and the policeman
always the niggas too. Wanna go there? From the slum.
and the way they play,
for the hood.
we don't have a chance. Gotta get my life in my own black hands.
Look at the black cop going to the club. Body.
It was a hot day, record hot, 100 degrees. Niggas irritated and broke, perfect for summer beef. Franklin Avenue cruise with wife beaters and brews. Then my homie sister came through with the bad news. Niggas threw on their shoes, was strapped, ready to move. My nigga Rod got cut in his face cause of his shoes on Washington Avenue. Where niggas don't like blue, and if they don't know you, then niggas don't like you. But I know them niggas too, yeah, and they know the rules. Why I gotta come to the tools before we catch Jews. And since I be coming through, I'ma see what it's about. Check it out, if I see a spark, I'ma put it out. By the time I arrived, it was live, the war was on. I seen Blaze hands in the shirts, I knew where it was going. So I threw my hands up, tried to reason with them soldiers. Blood was in their eyes and they was shoulder to shoulder. I said, somebody died, that's a nigga in jail. Not to mention another nigga up in the white man's hell. They said, move out the way for something happened to you. Call me crazy or brave, I said, do what you got to do. Yeah, we quick to retaliate when the enemy us. But when it's pigs on the block, I don't see nobody but. Yeah, we quick to retaliate when the enemy us. But when it's pigs on the block, I don't see nobody but. Word up.
These are the hard facts. Time for the hood to uprise. We gotta organize ourselves and we gotta mobilize. And there can't be no confusion in our collective solutions. If not for ourselves, then for our kids. Cause we know who our enemy is.
Here we go.
It's the congressman and the policeman
Gang.
and the businessman working hand in hand.
For the hood.
And the
Damn, what's up, brother Crumb? I told y'all this ain't the show if you sensitive Negro. This ain't the show. I keep trying to tell you, B. You niggas ain't got no heart, bruh. So I told y'all to go watch that movie. What's up, my brother Crumb? So I told y'all to go watch that movie, Distinguished Gentleman. That's all you gotta do is pay off a nigga. Be easily paid off. That's all you gotta do is pay a nigga off. And you know what's another movie that's crazy that you should watch? The movie with Samuel Jackson. Damn, what was it doing? A cop movie. He was a cop. And he got framed. He was in a federal building. Negotiator with Kevin Spacey. Why am I saying this about with that part? So if you're in DC, right? DC is a district, it's federal district. Most of the stuff that belongs to DC. I mean, the federal government. If you're getting federally funded money, you belong to DC too. Okay, just for the record. So the movie was called Negotiator. Did y'all understand that movie? I'm asking you this question. Did you understand that movie? It's a whole lesson in every movie I'm telling you, and they dealing with law. It's one scene.
No, sir. I was a little young. I can't even. I remember it was a great movie. I just can't remember the context. Excuse me.
Okay, I watch it all the time. You know how you watch them when you're younger, then you get older. And when you start dabbling into, it's not that you were younger, you just wasn't dabbling into the law part. That's what it is. And most people are not. So let me explain to you. There was a part when he was inside the building and he left outside the building. He said, this is no longer under your jurisdiction. It was a federal state thing. Remember the negotiating part. When he escaped out the building, he got off the ground. He said, this is no longer your jurisdiction. Remember the feds came in. Remember that part? Because it was in the federal building. Go back and watch it. DC is a federal zone. Y'all should look up federal zone. So in actuality, Trump do have jurisdiction over a lot of that stuff. But if you are in that district, because most of the territory that you in is a district, you're not part of we the people. This is what they don't teach people. You are a corporation. And this is, I'm going to pull something out of the motor vehicle law book of California, bro. Remember I told you, they coming at all these cats. If you're in a car, you're sitting outside smoking weed, they locking you up, right? But weed can be legal, but if you really read the motor vehicle law book, this is California's motor vehicle law book. Now I live in Cali, bro. It's $10,000 if you get caught. Now here you go right here. Hold it, give me 1 second. I'm going to blow this up so you can see. This is in the motor vehicle law. Right there. It is unlawful for a person who is under the influence of any drug to drive a vehicle. That means weed is a drug, whether y'all want to believe it or not. This is why they're doing what they're doing. Everything they're doing, Brother Crumb, is an entrapment. It's a setup. That's why I told people to get the books. It is unlawful for a person who is under the combined influence of any alcohol beverage or drugs to drive. Now, I'm going to help you out. That's not me. That's them, right? They're telling you. But how many of them are telling you about the motor vehicle laws? But you saying the weed is legal. So I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I was you weed smoking niggas, I'd be sitting outside with a motor vehicle law book while I'm smoking weed. I'll be having this. I would sit outside with this motherfucker. I would sit outside with this. I'll be sitting outside with this. Can't make this up. This is me. I'll be sitting outside with this. Let me see what else. The Constitution, nigga, I'll be chilling. I'll be sitting outside with everything, bro. Like, y'all should just have stacks of that stuff. And this is how stupid these police officers are. Yes, I said stupid. That's why I called them pussies when I was on Facebook. Because that's what they are. They're a gang. I know y'all scared, but let Sabir say it. They say, what, you a lawyer? Yeah, nigga, I am a lawyer. I'm not an attorney. Two difference. You think I'm lying? So you can't play this game on me. So I'm explaining this to you. And I want you to look this up, Brother Crumb. I'm going to quote this. And I want you to go to Google to look this up. Don't worry about the tone, baby. I'm good. I can tone it down and sound sensitive, but that's not me. I'm a jurist. And I'm going to quote this without even opening up a law dictionary. A jurist is one who is versed or skilled in law, who is known by their writings or the laws of nations. I'm going to quote it again. A jurist is one who is versed or skilled in law, who is known by their writings or the laws of nations. Now, go look it up online since y'all like to go online and look up stuff, or you can pick up a law dictionary. Tell me if I'm lying about what I just said. So no, I'm not an attorney. I'm a jurist. Crazy, right? I told you I can come to Philadelphia, family. I need a sponsor. I come to Philly and go to any law library. I'll bring 50 people into the law library. 50 into Jenkins Law Library. Any law library. We can do this. What state you in, Crumb?
Texas.
Oh, damn, them niggas. Listen, family. Are you in Houston? What part are you in? You in Houston? Or outside of Houston? You said you was outside, right?
Yeah, outside of Houston, like maybe half an hour, 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay. So let's think about this, right? How about if I'm gonna be real with you, I will come down and let you just film me in Thurgood Marshall Law Library. I can tell you, Thurgood Marshall and Harrison Law Library, those two. I've been in both of them. The Magna Carta is in Harrison Law Library downtown. So just imagine if I really had sponsors behind me, I would fly to Texas and have my brother Crumb, because Crumb is a hell of a, he know how to Eddie put these things together. Just imagine him just filming me just going through the laws and putting that shit out to people. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? That'd be dope. Just imagine. So, yo, Crumb, where you at? Matter of fact, I'll let you know because it's only half an hour away from Houston, right? But I have so many videos I did in Thurgood Marshall Law Library. It's crazy. If you punch in Sabir Bay on YouTube, Thurgood Marshall Law Library, you'll literally see me in there walking through. It's crazy, Crumb. They got all the law dictionaries in there, all the corpus juris. It's mad stuff. George Prudence is inside there, which is the science. George Prudence is the science or the philosophy of law, which treats the principles of positive law and legal relations. So let's imagine, right? Let's imagine if I could get people to sponsor me, I will come down there. Crazy, right? I can walk y'all through all this. Every state has their law library. So let's imagine if we had a team, right? All that money they gave Tariq and Umar Johnson, I just say, Crumb, come on, bro. I'll be calling Crumb. All right, got you. Yo, what? Okay, I got you. Come on, bro. Just imagine if we had people that would actually finance people, but that would happen in this movement or whatever you want to call this conscious community. Niggas have been burnt too many times. That's why people don't trust people. They've been burnt. Oh, this book is crazy too. It's called The Blue Book. The Blue Book. Nigga, inside a lot inside this book, bro. So just imagine. I want to do the Sabir Bay documentary. That'd be crazy. Yeah, you told me about that. That'd be dope as hell. But that is on the low for now. So this is the thing. My brother Amadeus Christ, shout out to my brother Amadeus Christ. And I told y'all should get my lean book. My brother Amadeus Christ said you should always have a camera around you, Sabir. Always, because stuff be going down. So let's move forward. This is another one. Driving under the influence. If you can't drive with alcohol, you damn sure can't, have weed. So everything was a setup. It's all a setup. All a setup, baby. It's all a setup. You still watching Lindsay, they ain't see that low hand. Right? So let me go back to this people's part for a second. Let's go back to the people's part. I do have civics classes I did already, y'all. I have a lot of civics classes I've done. So when Armstrong Williams was talking about we the people, this is the people right here, y'all. This is what people is. Pick up any law dictionary. A state, like the state of New York, a nation, a collective. It doesn't say that in the 14th Amendment. So when Armstrong Williams said we the people, the 14th Amendment does not say we the people. It says all persons born or naturalized is subject to the jurisdiction. So if you are born in the United States, you are subject to the jurisdiction. That's what this is. I hope y'all hearing me because it's very, very clear, okay? It's simple. This is not my job to do. It's your politician job, but you can go get your politicians and have them try to prove me wrong. Armstrong Williams and them never show you no constitutions, no state constitutions. For instance, this again. The reason why I have all these, give me 1 second. These constitutions, brother. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 minute. The reason why you see me with so many constitutions is because I used to do law classes out here in Long Beach. And the reason why you see me with all these, because I went to go get a box and was giving them out in my class. This is the state constitution. State constitution. This is the state. Everybody should have your state constitution. Everyone should have your state constitution. Everyone should have the U.S. Constitution. All of y'all should have the U.S. Constitution. All of y'all. So the people that you're giving your money to is the ones that's supposed to tell you that. I will go toe to toe with any attorney that you put in this cipher. Their excuse will be like, "Oh, they ain't got time." Okay, right. Unless you got money. So let's go down to the person. Let's go to person real fast, okay? Now, remember what I told y'all, that persons are municipalities. That's what DC is. That's why they all coming together. And this is why Trump can take authority over those people, because your property. This is a person, people, and I'm going to blow this up for you. Any law dictionary. General use is a human being, i.e., in that in parentheses, right? Natural person, not a person. Though by statute, which you're dealing with, may include a firm, labor organization, partnership, association, corporations, legal representatives, trustees, and bankruptcies. Please do your research, man. Here it is. A corporation is a person within the meaning of the equal protection and due process, right? Provisions of the United States Constitution. That's the 14th Amendment. That's the 14th Amendment. I'm going to see if I can make this make sense to y'all. It's very, very simple. Very simple. Your Judah stuff, y'all still caught up in this. Doesn't matter what you are. You can talk about you a Hebrew Israelite, you're still caught up in the same thing. Tell the Hebrew Israelites, let's have some law classes. I don't know about their laws. Yes, you do. So let's go down here a little further. The term person and statute relating to conspiracy. Is it making sense yet, Crumb? Okay, let's move down further. Municipalities, right here, people. Municipalities is under the word persons, not people. Y'all better read the Constitution, goddammit. You better read it. And this is what people run from. This is what they run from. All of these so-called black people that you see is property of the federal government. Period. I dare anyone to try to prove me wrong. Yes, they considered Moors, no doubt. Ain't got to do. We're not talking about Moors. We're not talking about Hebrew Israelites. I said the law part. We're not talking about Hebrew Israelites being Moors. I said law. Damn, y'all just easy. Y'all get swayed easy, boy. God damn. So let me see if I can pull this up for 1 second. Let's find alien. If you claim in the 14th Amendment, that's what you are, an alien. It's that simple. It's not complicated. See, this is why I said, Crumb, they don't want to deal with real stuff, brother. You worrying about what I just said. I just talked about we're not speaking on that subject. You notice they never even addressed this issue. What I'm saying to them. So aliens are persons under the 14th Amendment. Let me see if I can find it for you real fast. I don't know if I still have it up here, but I thought I did. If you pick up a law dictionary and look up the definition of the word alien, it's going to talk about the 14th Amendment. So municipalities, residents, all of these people that y'all seeing is subject to whatever the president is saying. You are a federal subject, but you can be a national. You know what I mean? You could be all those things, but I thought I had it up here, but I don't think it's up here, bro. I thought I had it up here. But y'all saw it before. Just pick up a law dictionary. Okay? Pick up a law dictionary. So let me show you something else in the constitutional law. This is in one of the constitutional law books that I bought. The branches of government. The president is under here, and then it has to go by here. But the thing is, it's all about money. It's all about money. That's all it's about. They paid off all of these people. Hold up. Let me go a little further, brother. Give me 1 second. Is everybody all right? Are y'all good? Y'all follow? Okay, so let me go to George Prudence again real fast so y'all can understand how this works and how I work. This is juristic corporation. Give me 1 second. A Negro slave in America before the 13th Amendment. It talks about him. You're still a slave. Let me show you what this is. Here's my book at. Find my book. It is so much inside here, brother. I told you George Prudence is the science of law, B. So I expect these Negroes to do what they're doing. I truly do. But let me say this to you. Do y'all know that a police officer can lock up a federal officer? Did y'all know that? Did you know that, Chrome?
No.
You didn't know that? Y'all don't know how deep I get with this. I'm going to explain to you why they don't, because they get a paycheck from these same people, but they can. It's like if an FBI agent came into a area where the sheriff was at, the sheriff can lock his ass up because he's the officer. He's the highest officer, right? The federal government or the feds is just a geographical thing. That's why they have stuff called like U.S. Marshals and stuff like that they can go. Y'all don't get how this works yet? This is called civics. But let me pull up something that you can do your research on. So all of this stuff, they kidnapping people and locking people up, even out here in California. So imagine if we had the right people in the right places. But see, they compromise a lot of Negroes and they have something on them. You can go look this up for yourself right here, brother. California Penal Code 42422.6, right? 0.6. Defines hate crimes. So what they're doing to people, right, is this. It makes a crime to interfere with another person's civil rights. Tell me if that's not what they're doing to these people in D.C., bro. Or they doing it anywhere else. Because of what they attacking the people for, their race, religion, sexuality, gender. Oh, y'all should look these things up. You can get them. Here you go. Oh, I know. You just ain't got the right people to speak. Here it is right here. Woo! I'm crazy, boy. Look at there. Looky here. Please look it up. And I'm pretty sure it's in everybody else's state too. It's in everyone else's state. But again, this type of information don't get pushed out to the masses of the people. You rather worry about Umar Johnson. I'm not concerned about what Umar Johnson is going through. I'm really not. That's his karma that he has to deal with. Let's push this type of information out here to people. Period. I can go down the line with this, bro. But nobody wants the truth. That's why you have to leave people alone. I had a conversation with Karen. We was talking about the conscious community. There is no conscious community, bro. I'm dead ass serious. These conscious, I don't even know what you call this stuff out here today. I don't even rock with a conscious community like that no more. I'm done. I'm done, homie. They never call me anyway, so maybe that's a good thing. Because they don't want truth. They have to literally sit back, brother, and see how many people they're gonna pimp. Real rap. They literally have to sit back and see how much money they can get from the most ignorantest people. And that's why they say appeal to people's ignorance. Appeal to the people's ignorance. Oh, this is real argan oil with the resin at the bottom, bro. Yeah, appeal to people's ignorance. Y'all don't want truth. This is why I said I'm to a point, brother. Like I said, I'm ready to throw in the towel in all of this, man. All of it. Because I'm like beating a dead horse, bro. Let's move a little further. These are the Negroes right here. This is the police, whatever she want to call herself, in DC. How the hell? And she's a sister. We working with them.
I am the chief of police for the Metropolitan Police Department, and being the chief of police, I am certainly the one who champions to ensure that we reduce violent crime across our city. That is why the mayor appointed me to do that job, which is why you've seen the reduction in crime across our city. This effort will only help us enhance and build upon that.
Did you get any clarity? Are you answering to Terry Cole?
I answered to Mayor Muriel Bowser. Let me just say this. Let us not have any controversy with that, okay? Because I know people want to build upon and create division. We're here to work together with our federal partners, and that's what we're going to do.
Explain what the National Guard is likely to do, what the federal agents are likely to do.
So the federal agents. So the way we would do any operational plan across our city, we would create a plan, we would put our resources together, we would allocate and look at the locations around our city where we believe there are areas of pockets of crime that we would like to address. We also know that there are opportunities for us to build upon our community engagement with our federal partners who work with us every day, and this is the time for us to do that.
What's your role in all this?
I am the chief of police for the Metropolitan Police Department.
Oh, I'm just so happy. I'm the chief of police. I want you to know. They put a head nigga in charge, and that's what's going on. Those are the head niggas that keep the other. This is why Frantz Fanon said in his book, all we ask of the black man is to be a good nigga, and the rest will follow on its own. All we ask of the black man is to be a good nigga. I've been in DC. I've seen it, right? You notice who they arresting? They're arresting homeless people. Huh? They locking homeless people up? What? Like literally mess with people for stop smoking weed, even though, it's the public, but I don't smoke weed. But it's weird to me how all this stuff is happening. Y'all rocking with it. Crazy, right? Let's go to the mayor of DC. Listen to her. Crazy, right? This is who Charlemagne will bring on the show. Can't make this up. This is who he brings on the show. I would have been on it talking about.
If he can get away with this in DC, he can get away with.
Listen up. Why is she not talking about the constitutions?
If this deployment was driven by genuine security needs or by political motives, and if so, what are those political motives?
Well, I think they appear to be pretty obvious, but I think that the quick answer would be he wants to send the message to cities that if he can get away with this in Los Angeles, if he can get away with this in DC, he can get away with it in New York or Baltimore or Chicago or any other place where millions of people live, work, and are doing everything the right way. And it is a step in fascism when the federal government can Bigfoot sovereign states. Woo! That's not us. We should be the 51st state, but right now that I think that is what he is trying to make it normal, where citizens say the federal government should overtake local policing and try to make that a normal thing. So if he tries it in other places, people will be desensitized to it. We can't be desensitized to it because it's not normal.
When I hear you,
wait a minute. So if I brought up sovereignty, y'all would think I'm crazy, right? Let's think about it. So if I said sovereign, you would say that's that Morris sovereigns talk, right? Jarrell, do me a favor, brother. And I want you to look it up and come on the feed or post up sovereign people. Sovereign people. If you have access to a law dictionary, something like this. She said sovereign. Sovereign people is the political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who in their collective capacity possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representative. Then it says, see Scott versus Sanford. Y'all should have the Dred Scott case. I'm going to quote it again, while my brother Jarrell posted up here for y'all. Sovereign people is the political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who in their collective capacity possesses the power of sovereignty and exercise them through their chosen representative. She ain't even telling what sovereignty was. Ain't that kind of crazy? Now imagine if I was the host like Charlemagne. I would like, excuse me, could you explain to me what sovereignty is? You think she could have explained it? Let's play that one more time.
When I hear the cities that you name, man, Bowser, I have to think to
listen to me. I hope y'all send this to Charlemagne too. Let's go.
Believe this deployment was driven by genuine security needs or by political motives? And if so, what are those political motives?
Well, I think they appear to be pretty obvious, but I think that the quick answer would be he wants to send the message to cities that if he can get away with this in Los Angeles, if he can get away with this in DC, he can get away with it in New York or Baltimore or Chicago or any other place where millions of people live, work, and are doing everything the right way. And it is a step in fascism when the federal government can Bigfoot sovereign states. That's not us. We should be the fifth.
But this is the key. DC is a district. See, y'all cheerlead the crazy stuff that she said, but me, I would have been like, excuse me, what is sovereignty? What is it? But I quoted sovereign citizen, not sovereign citizen, sovereign people. There's no such thing as sovereign citizen, sovereign people. Professor Griff has a point to arm the nigga. I'm not trying to hear what Professor Griff, he got to buy the bullet from the white man. You got to buy the gun from the white man. Majority of these niggas that telling y'all to get the guns are licensed niggas. Let me tell you something about the license part. And if I'm wrong, share this to Professor Griff. He got my number. How you like, Crumb, you got to help me out. Can we use, you got to help me out, Crumb. You got to help me out, bro. Like, you love worshiping these dudes that just tell y'all stuff, right? Oh my God. He said, Griff said, you're right. Nigga, these white niggas ain't trying to have no licensed guns, nigga. They got guns. They got homies. They make allies in every state. Use common sense and logic and critical thinking. Please send this to Professor Griff. Just this one part. Just this one part. But the real issue, y'all don't want to deal with. You like these niggas telling y'all crazy stuff. Yeah, brother, but I'm going to tell you, bro. I'm going to tell you, we to arm ourselves, nigga. Arm yourself with what? You still got to buy their guns. You still got to buy their bullets. How about talk about sovereignty? What I tell you? There it is. Sovereign people. The political body consisting of the entire number of citizens and qualified electors who in their collective capacity possess the power of sovereignty. And we still, what's up, Percy? We still sit back and say, well, you know, we got to arm ourselves. That's the feel-good stuff, bro. That's what that's about. License, brother. You don't need a license to carry nothing, but we gonna get locked up. No, nigga. This is the key. If you really about it, you don't need no license for that. No, you don't. But you believe people. So y'all can send us to Griffin. We can have a conversation on this, but they don't want to bring up the term sovereignty. What's up, brother Percy? How you living?
I'm good, man. Just listening.
Crazy, right? And yes, the states are sovereign, right? The states are sovereign. DC is a district. Hold on, let me show y'all. Here it is right here. Told y'all to get my civics classes. Y'all need to get them. Stop playing. There it is right there. Let's go here. State sovereign immunity. But when Moors bring up sovereignty, right, they say that's that sovereign citizen conversation. When you can't find sovereign citizen in no law dictionary. You cannot find sovereign citizen in no law library. Period. It don't exist. It's not there. It's not your guns. It's their guns. So when they want to take the guns, they can take the guns from you. Damn, y'all hard-headed, man. The states are sovereign. I have a book called The Second Amendment if y'all want to get it. I keep trying to tell you, I got all the stuff for you. I got terrorism law stuff. How about this part? But tell Griff to come on and talk to Sabir Bey. Hold up. How about getting this one right here? They should get this off me. I have one of these too. It's called terrorism law. Think about it. These cats ain't trying to really do anything, brother. They're not. They're not trying to do nothing. Nothing. Think about it. So people listen to guys like Griffin up, but Griffin would never want to talk to me. So I'm gonna show you something why I'm saying this, because this is what he did the other day. If you didn't see this video, I'm gonna pull this one up. I'm gonna show you what he said on the show. I don't know if you've seen this video, brother Percy, but I want y'all to see how you can be misled, because y'all idol worship people, right? Give me 1 second. Griff said this. Now, if you watch this video, you will believe this. Now listen to this.
You swear these people are on your side, but when it go down, when the reinforcements come, they said it right here in the Rex 84 King Alpha plan. Local law enforcement officials must contain the emergency until help arrives. Though it may mean fighting a superior force, New York City, for example, has a 25,000 man police force, but there are about 1 million minority members in the city. When they're using the term minority, they're talking about black people.
No, how?
We are reading from the King Alpha, Rex 84 King Alpha plan. We are confident that the minority will hold any city it took for only a few hours, meaning that if black people took a city when the Rex 80 King Alpha plan is announced, they will only keep it for a few hours. After the stores are looted, all right, and there's chaos in the streets, they saying black people, minority is the term that they use, will only hold hours.
This is crazy, right? So somebody asked what Crumb thinks. Crumb can say what he want to say. He can come on anytime he feel like it. He can. But Crumb, I don't know, Crumb have the King Alpha's plan. I don't know if he have it. Right? So when you said it applies to black people, right? You can say something, Crumb, anytime, brother. It's on. You open.
I'm the master student. You going in. I did a video on the King Alfred plan a while back, and I got a strike against it. So I tried.
Do you have it? Do you have this whole book?
Oh, no, not the exact whole.
This is what I mean, brother. When you speak on subjects, you must have the book with you. You have to have it with you. You can't take parts because what happened. I never got a strike on it yet. You follow me? So when you present this to the people, when a lot of times when people are talking, it's like you just making shit up. Like Griff just made that up, right? But it said right here, black, Indians, Latinos, Puerto Ricans, poor whites. It didn't say just black people, but if you put yourself there as a minority, that's the problem. We're not a minority of people, Griff. We're the majority of people. I'm not a black man. You have more dark people here in the United States than anyone else. Rather you from India, Africa, Caribbean, whatever. We are the majority of the people. What makes you the minority is that you don't have a nationality or who you are. It's real. This is, come on, family. Let me go to a law dictionary again, where the term minority come from, okay? So the prefix for minority is the word minor. Minor. We're not a minor. This is what a minor is, people. Majority. And then it says, see what? Minor, right? When you see something say see, you go see. So your mindset is like a child, infancy, opposite of majority. We're not the minority of the people. We are the majority of the people. But if your mind is like a child, you want to act like a child. That's what's going on. So Griffin don't want to talk about that. So if you read the Dred Scott case, which I tell everybody they should get it, read it. You would understand it. How much time I'm working with. So this is what is happening with our people. It's not because it's not out here. It's just the people who are presenting this information to you. I'm not engaged in any of this madness. Okay. I don't care about that track star beating up a boyfriend in the airport. I don't even know her name. But anyway, y'all are. You worried about Deion Sanders' son playing football. I'm not. That's not important to me. So this is the Rex 84 also. Engaging in emotions, increasing in self-indulging. This is what is happening. I'm not making this up. It's there. So you telling me about getting a gun? I used to always carry illegal guns, nigga. I ain't give a damn, nigga. What you gonna do? Well, brother Sabir, you part of the problem. No, I'm not part of the problem. I know where I'm from. And this is what happens. You cannot give a person that's mentally insane a loaded weapon. Even if you listen, you cannot. Majority of the people that smoke weed, you notice they can't get a license. You can't get a license if you have a marijuana license. Think about it, you can't, because you're getting a marijuana license because you have a mental problem, right? You have some type of illness or something, right? My boy was a police officer in Philadelphia. I shall not say his name. He said they made an exception for police officers. So you smoking weed for a reason, right? Recreational, they say, right? But the catch to this is that you can't have a license for a weapon because you are mentally unstable. So you telling me about having weapons, you mentally unstable because the anger, what we need to fix is within ourselves. Fix this. I have no hatred for nobody. Niggas hate me in this conscious community. I don't even know why. I'll be like, nigga, what did I do to you? Follow me? They don't talk to me. I don't have no hateful for no one in this conscious community. Nobody. Not a hateful bone. I'll sit with any of them. So make sure y'all put that one out to the ethers. I don't. I just see through their bullshit. That's all it is. And anybody know me personally? No, I don't. They don't like to talk to me because I'm not going to play the black game. Because a lot of these conscious cats is doing the same thing, brother. They playing this black game, brother. We victims, brother. We victims, brother. We victims, brother. But it's us. Treat your brother like you want to be treated. I'm just giving y'all my experience with them. So this is what is happening. So all this talking about having a weapon, nigga, having a gun, you ain't ready to bust a grape in a fruit fight. But I'm going to tell you what's going to kick off. You know what's going to kick this thing off? These motherfuckers right here. Listen to this craziness. They always be the ones, right? How many Negroes is at the Capitol that bum rush the Capitol? How many Negroes you saw bum rush the Capitol? And I'm not giving these people credit, but how many of them you seen bum rush the Capitol? Listen up.
President uses the American military on American citizens on American soil. He's declaring war on the American people. You understand that, right? And if Trump does that, if Trump uses the American military on American citizens on American soil, the American people will fight back against him. We'll have no choice but to fight back against him. You understand that, right? You do realize that if an American president uses the American military on American citizens on American soil, he's declaring war on the American people. You understand that, right? And if Trump does that,
they say they're going to fight back. But the key to all of this is not the American military. U.S. It's the U.S. military, not American. It's U.S. If you follow me. So this is what's going on with us. So all these little pretty videos that all these conscious black dudes are doing, brother, it's stupid as hell. It's minute. It's really simple. So y'all don't want real conversation. So here it is, brother. This is the argan oil. That's the right there. See the base, the settlement. This is real argan. Y'all don't get this in the States. This is the last one I have if y'all want to buy it, but this is the last one I bought back from Morocco. That's the nut. Shake it up. They even cut your argan oil, nigga, in the States. So listen, before we go, I'm going to take some thoughts on here from my brother Jarrell, my brother Percy, and Crumb. And I hope y'all share these videos out. But go ahead, brother, y'all. I want to know what y'all thoughts are. What's going to go down? Y'all should get the Rex 84. Y'all should get the terrorism law book. Get some of my classes, B. Because this is coming. So what's y'all thoughts? Brother Crumb.
No, I think you made several valid points. Number one, when we're dealing with Washington, D.C., it's not like the rest of the country. That's a special particular land. I think there's only one person I've ever even heard say anything about that outside of you. People who look like us, I'm sorry. In addition to that, Rex 84 is spot on I'm not saying that that is particularly what's happening, but when we do look at the government and activating the National Guard, I believe is what they're activating. But anytime they have anything like this going on in America, I do feel a little bit weird. So I'm grateful for your content.
I thank you, brother. But the federal, he has authority over that. If you read the Constitution, he has that. But everything in D.C. is a district. It's a federal stuff. It's federal. That's why I say watch the movie Negotiator. Go back and watch that movie with Eddie Murphy, Distinguished Gentleman. It's all set up. They all work together, brother, whether they look like us or not. And these are the conversations they don't want to have with me. So there's federal citizen. That's federal control of citizenship. If you read constitutional law, I told y'all to get these books. Read constitutional laws, man. I got them. Read them. They know this. They know what time it is, bro. They know what they're doing. So all these Negroes that you think is cheerleading for you, no, it's about how much money you have. How much money you have, right? To make this work. I could sit on his feet 1,000 times, brother, and say, yo, let's set up these classes in these states. And I won't hear nothing from nobody, but you'll come on his feet every day for free. Every day they'll jump on his feet. But I say set up these classes in your state. All I need is one great big sponsor. Straight up. One sponsor to put up about $5,000. I'll go to every state and do classes inside law libraries. But nobody want to do that. Only when we get in trouble. It's $10,000 if you get caught out here driving under any kind of controlled substance. And then when people get in trouble, then that's when everybody wants to call Sabir. So go ahead, Jarrell.
Peace. Hey, yeah, shoot. So study civics, study law, the Constitution. You got to be familiar with what authority these people have, especially the president, because the president is the commander in chief of the military, and the militia is the National Guard. So you got to be aware of what powers he has, because like with the incident with Gavin Newsom in California, where Trump went to activate the guard. So on that level, the governor of the state needs to request that the guard be activated, and it's under Title 8, I believe, of the United States Code.
Yeah, United States Code. I think that was nationalization, and this is the thing, brother. Like, we really don't want to do anything. All these talking heads, man, on social media, brother, they don't want to do anything, brother. We have, and Karen and I was discussing this and how it's crabs in the barrel, and a lot of y'all are watching this video. A lot of y'all are the crabs in the barrel. I'm dead serious. I just corrected what Professor Griff said wasn't true. But I hope y'all take this to my brother Griff and we can sit down and talk. I see my brother King Simon on here too. But let's see if King Simon will share these types of videos. I don't need nobody to follow me. I don't need nobody to pat me on my back. But I want you to prove to me what I'm saying is wrong. That's my handbook I did on liens. You know how many liens you can put on these people? Y'all don't even know what a lien is? How crazy this is? It can happen. But I can't do everything by myself. Percy, are you there before we go?
Yeah, I'm here, man.
And I see King Simon on here too. Come on the feed, brother King Simon. Let's talk about it for a minute. Use your numbers. Okay? I'm gonna be quiet, y'all. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't talking about you, Simon. Don't get mad, bro. But I'm saying that's how people are. I'm not gonna say nothing because I can't follow that too well. But go ahead, brother Percy.
Nah, I'm like, it's like this stuff, like this has been weighing on me for about, I say maybe like 3 weeks. Like, I just been looking at like how everything with us is internal, and for us not to understand the thing that's happening in Washington D.C. is like D.C. is not even a part of the United States. It's separate, and for those people to be there and not understand that is kind of crazy to me. But like I don't. It's like I got a lot to say, but like
But you can say what
I'll
you
leave
want
it.
to say. Listen, I can keep this thing going, brother. I ain't got to stop. I can keep it going. I mean, I'm gonna be real because
Like,
this is the thing, brother. Like because people always hitting me up. I mean, why don't y'all take these videos and share it to them and then ask them why don't they reach out to Sabir? That part. I'm fine with it. I can explain it. I can break it down to its very last compound. But these Negroes, it's not about truth. It's
Well,
not
it's
about.
time. It's time though. Like,
Oh, they're gonna be forced, brother. Oh, believe me, they're gonna be forced to do it. Oh, it's coming.
it's time.
They're gonna be
Like
forced
they
to.
like literally like using. But I'm gonna say this. The part that's confusing to me is how is it the police doing the duty is what's getting me. Is how is the police under federal? Are they under like a federal type of contract or something where they're the
No,
ones that's
they're
going
part of
and
that.
rounding people up?
All local municipalities, local government, come out of DC. When I was in Philadelphia, I went to. Y'all should talk to the sheriffs. I used to go to the sheriff's office on Broad Street in Philadelphia, and Sheriff Green and I was the sheriff at the time, and he told me that they get money if the people knew the law and paid them. You don't pay the people that you should pay, and then you get stuff like Umar Johnson's and the Tariqs and all these other people, and then it makes everybody look bad in the conscious community. The real people should be getting paid. They shouldn't have to ask you to do anything. But when I was there, the Sheriff Green said to me, he said, if the people paid us, we can lock a judge up. But they get paid by the municipality person. That's what's going on. They get paid by the municipality. So they can't do certain things. That's why I pulled up that code earlier. So if your tax dollars is paying the police don't tell you what to do. I was on the phone with my Brandy the other day. I said, who are the people? You ever see these cases called the people versus such and such and such and such, or the state versus such and such and such and such?
Yeah.
Who are the people? I thought you were part of the people. So when you did something, you're no longer the people. Yes, right? So these are basic civics, right? So who is the people or the state? The state is a fiction. It's not real.
Yeah.
It's a front person. You see how that works? It's very simple, but nobody wants to have these type of conversations. You think Sabir Baby's nitpicking. No, I dare anybody to try to challenge me on it. Why you think it'd be like the dude Malik yesterday? He said, I watched your videos for a while. You think none of these cats be watching my videos on the low? Just like the brother said, I had to put Umar's name in it so he can come on the feed, if y'all noticed that yesterday. So they watching. He said, I watched you for a long, I'm watching you. They watching, but they are emotional creatures, bro. They want to jump in. And if I put Umar's name in there, watch how many people come. Everything I called out. I told y'all yesterday, go watch the back of the police cars. It says municipality. They got stickers and tags, right? Why the postal trucks don't have stickers and tags on them?
Right.
It's all corporate. It's business. Because you're here, that don't mean that a person has jurisdiction over you. I challenge any attorney that come at me, any city council member. Let's have a sit down. They're not bright people. They're not bright. Jurisdiction is different. It's like the Vatican, right? It's over here. There's a law called the canon laws. The canon laws is laws of the Catholic Church. They got to get permission to go into the church to arrest somebody. Okay? Canon laws. Laws of the Catholic Church, right? Federal buildings, state buildings, two different jurisdictions. Juris means law, and diction means to speak it. Juris, I am a jurist. Juris means law. Diction means to speak. Everything was written from right to left. I'm speaking the law. Speak law. In law, there's only criminal and civil. That's it. Criminal, civil. Anything else other than that is bull. So where is the body of the crime, man? This is the type of conversation people don't want to have. This is why I'm getting fed up with a lot of this stuff, brother. I don't want to deal with this stuff anymore, because anybody that sit back and try to critique me, you better be better than me. You better research everything I'm saying, and guarantee you when you research it, it's not going to work out for you, B. It's not. So let me post this up here just in case people feel friendly right now. Let's do my video. Shout out to my brother DJ Derek for this one more time.
Welcome to the Sabir Bay Show. If you learned anything from this experience, I appreciate you for taking the time to research this for yourself. And please pass the plate.
out to me in my email. Here we go. We on X. Real Severe Bay on X. Real Severe Bay on Instagram.
From the archives, he reveals tales untold, Moorish truths and histories, wisdom bold through documentaries. Heavy crowns he'll bear out of darkness. Heavy is the crown, he's there. He speaks of Spain, Morocco, Tunisia's light. As God and jurists share an ancestral sight. They call him the traveling Moor. Truth is his sword to free our minds, uplift our Moorish core.
Oh, Sabbath day, hardest working soul, unveiling Moorish pride, reconnecting us whole. For the Moors, his people, legacy restored. He stands in love, peace, truth, justice, on guard and more.
He lifts the hidden, speaks of human rights. From South Philly roots to Moorish flights through Papuas, lecture speaking with authority. M-law and wisdom, holistic history. Touring world stages, Morocco, Spain, the UK. He enlightens minds with culturally rich display. In every verse, his legacy breathes. Speaking to the Moors, to build, to believe. The plate he passes, from scholar to kin. Connecting past, present, let the healing begin.
Oh, Sabbath day, hardest working soul, unveiling Moorish pride, reconnecting us whole. For the Moors, his people, legacy restored. He stands in love, peace, truth, justice, on guard and more. Traveling more, your journey lights the way. From shadow to clarity, we proudly say, we are Moors, in unity we stand. Guided by your voice, we reclaim our land.
Roll with it. DJ Derek. DJ Derek. DJ Derek. DJ Derek.
So I thank y'all so much, but I do gotta go. Don't go nowhere yet. But we got to get it together. Y'all reach out to me at email SevereBayRadio@gmail.com. I got to get ready to call my children's. So please share it out, people. Share. Got to go.
A long life, longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now.
Civil War, baby, is going to kick off.
I just want to do God's will.
Share it.
He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. You know what? Fuck me. Immortal technique.
Got guns too, nigga. F the police, my G. In ice.
Like a prison with invisible bars. No matter where you at, it always follows you where you are. And it's hard out there for a pimp to get out of, but it's harder for the hooker that he beat the shit out of. I got underground in the Confederate States, ironically running from slavery that prison creates. So I never hate on the South. I respect their vision. I just hate on that promote Sambo wisdom and white execs that love to see us in that position. They reflect the stereotypes of America's vision. They want us dancing, cooling and hollering. Only respect us for playing sports and modeling. More than racism, it's stay in your places. Some more people are trapped in practical black racism. So fuck the civil war between the North and the South. It's between field niggas and slaves that are stuck in the house. Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization.
Come on, turn it up.
Overthrowing the occupation, the annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilization. Destroy the corrupt government organizations trying to survive cultural assassination. Push niggas, blood niggas, essays, Asians. Why the fuck we born with each other's population? The devil on the dead. All our population, people in folk nation. Why the separation? Why we got Jamaicans, ain't no Haitians. When the British and French break both nations, Mexicans and blacks kill each other straight hating. While the government profits from prison population. If you on the bottom, be you Anglo or Asian, you gotta recognize the realness in what I'm saying. You gotta recognize another sheep ain't the enemy. When the police ride and kill us frequently, we gotta make the youth see where the truth be. If you achieve and grow and develop GP, 50 years ago, then our people still poor. If we really run the streets, we should really end war. Civil war for the soul of a nation. This is a struggle to save civilization. Demonstrations overthrowing the occupation. The annihilation of mental colonization. Civil war for the soul of a nation. We fight for the future of our civilization. Destroy the corrupt government organizations trying to survive cultural assassination. Our hearts were torn apart just like ours. Watching towers full of souls fall to sawdust. Every time we called your office, you ignored us. Now you're holding hearings on us all inside of Congress. Microscopes on us, asking which are hottest. My answer was in line with all of the founding fathers. I think Patrick said it best. Give me liberty and death. I shall never accept anything less. You claim innocence, you play victimless, but you gave the kiss of death in the name of self-defense. Slavery and theft of other nations to the end of pacifying your citizenry with excess. We believe in freedom, justice, security, but the only pure will never apply universally. So certainly if I rage against the machine, my aim was only to clean the germs out of the circuit free. Urgently putting fear inside your heart. Make you burn Qurans and tell me not to build a mosque. Me, my wife, and babies, we ain't never made it hard. We just want to touch our heads to the floor and talk to God. Ask him to remove every blemish from our heart. The greatest threat of harm doesn't come from any bomb. The moment you refuse the human rights for just a few, what happens when that few includes you? Civil war.
What's coming, baby? It's coming. Coming. The track was called Civil War. It was Chuck D, Brother Ali, Killer Mike, and Mortal Technique. Brother Ali, Killer Mike, and Chuck D, Immortal Technique. I think all three of them, I think it was. Yep. I gotta go, bro. It was real. But please share the videos out, y'all. Reach out to me on my email, SabirBayRadio@gmail.com, and maybe see y'all tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. I don't know. It depends. I may do a class. But I thank y'all so much. Peace.